Hello and welcome to the second episode of my F1 2017 Career Mode series. In this one, it's the Chinese Grand Prix. But to start this one out, actually, as you can see here, we're going to be doing our first, I don't know what it's called, but the classic car races, the events. So that's quite cool. This is our first one. I'm not too sure how many there are, but, in my the original career mode, I guess you could say, I didn't actually include any footage of it because I don't know, I just didn't think you guys would want to watch it. So, but I feel like I may as well just include it because I've got, extra content for you guys to watch. Maybe you want to see it, maybe you don't, and you can just fast forward. If you do, you can. So, I'm just going to put it in there anyway. And these are the two options. I do the overtake challenge at Silverstone with the, I think that's 1996 Williams. So I think I'll just show you the highlights. So basically, I'll just show you my overtakes and if I can get all 12. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the footage. After that, now, obviously, as you can see, I didn't manage to get the objective, which is quite annoying. Literally by one overtake. I think if I had 10 more seconds, I could have done it. But, we move on. It is just, I don't think it actually means anything to do these, so I don't think it really matters that I didn't do it. But either way, we do now, I think, have an upgrade coming on the car. I think it is just a durability upgrade, so nothing really too severe, but definitely still welcome onto the car. So, but with that being said, it is now time to go into free practice.
Good morning and welcome from Shanghai. The wet conditions here today are likely to prove an especially difficult challenge as the teams begin their preparations for the weekend's Grand Prix.
Now, unfortunately, practice is actually in intermediate conditions, which is quite annoying for me because I haven't actually done a lap around China on this game in a while, and from what I remember, it's not one of my strongest tracks. So, obviously, unless there's rain in the race, this isn't going to be much help to me. But I haven't. But to be fair, I haven't actually done much rain practice, so this possibly could help me out in the long term. But either way, I was kind of hoping for a dry practice session. But, obviously I'm just going to do this practice, get as many objectives as I can do, that I can do. I honestly only get 3 tyre sets. But at the end of free practice here now, we actually end up going 9th fastest. So not the fastest, but, not too bad, especially on intermediate conditions. But with that being said, it is now time to go straight to qualifying.
I'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. Looking at this field today, Ant, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance, maybe run the harder of the available compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Now, I'm not going to bore you with anything. I'm just going straight into it here. On our second lap of qualifying, we're a second up as we come towards the line here now at the end of qualifying, and this lap does put us into 7th. Not as great as I thought it would be, to be honest. I mean, I was up by a second. We do just out-qualify our teammate there. But P7 is definitely not too bad, you know. We're in the point, so that's all that really matters. Better qualifying than last race, obviously, P15. So there's definitely a chance to be able to score good points here. But with that being said, now we'll just go straight into the Grand Prix.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and, of course, down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and a Force India, Perez, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen, Alonso, Stroll, Sebastian Vettel, and Van Dorn, Sainz, Palmer, Daniel Kvyat, and Felipe Massa, Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid.
Strategy-wise here, we're just going to go on the super softs and the softs. Not messing around with the two-stop because obviously in a short race there's just no point. There's not enough time. But I'm pretty confident in that one stop. I will move it I think I'll move it one extra lap on those super softs. But apart from that, I'm just going to keep it the same. But we come to the grid here now, starting P6 actually. We come to further lights. And it's lights out and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. It's not the best start for us, but it's not a very good start here for Max Verstappen as we try and go up the inside here, going into turn 1. He stays with us here, but maybe we can try and get rid of him as we maybe almost make contact there with the rear of Daniel Ricciardo, maybe also making a move here on Lewis Hamilton ahead of us. But we do move into P5 out of the first few corners here, and we do manage to keep Max Verstappen behind us. At the end of lap 2 here now, we've actually been gapped by Lewis Hamilton already. But as you come across the line, actually, there's a safety car. I'm not too sure what happened there. I think there's a car off at the end of the long back straight, as you can see here on the replay. I think that's one of the Saubers that's retired from the race. I'm not too sure which one. But one of the Saubers is out of the race, which has caused a safety car, which is actually kind of good for us here, because we can actually get that gap back down on the drivers ahead of us. And the cars ahead of us actually decide to pit. So I think, you know what, why not? We'll go into the pits, we'll see how it goes. Go on to those, we'll just go on to I don't remember, just the soft tyres. Don't think we're going on the mediums. I think the softs would be good enough. Yeah, we're just going on the softs. Should make it to the end. Under the safety car, only be like 9 laps, I think. So shouldn't be too much on it. But we do get hold. It was quite a slow stop there. But, you know, I think we come out in P16. We stay where we are. We did actually jump Lewis Hamilton, so that's good. And obviously the cars ahead still need to pit. So I think this is a good strategy and we should be able to make some progress. But if you remember from last episode, I'm not very good at my restarts. So I'm actually ghosted for some reason. I'm going so slow on the restart here as you do come out of that long straight into the hairpin, and it's not a very good restart for us here, as Raikkonen does get away from us quite quickly. But we do keep Hamilton behind us. even though he was ghosting through us, so that's good. But maybe he will... I mean, to be fair, we need to keep our eye out here. That Mercedes is a lot faster than us. But yeah, we'll see if we can hold him behind us. Lap 5 here now, braking very late, and maybe turning this into an not accidental, but an accidental dive bomb, I guess you could say, on Kimi Räikkönen there. I didn't mean to go down the inside, but we did end up going down the inside. As we continue to go side by side of him here now, but I do have the outside line, not the best lines. Hamilton may be looking to maybe overtake us as well. As we go side by side with him now, I'm just having to get my elbows out to try and make sure I can keep that the world champion behind us as he does slide on through here as we drop down into P17. But straight away here now, I do try and dive back on him to try and move up back into that P16, but he does hold us off for now. But now, no DRS, but making the luckiest overtake of my life as I brake a bit late there. As I make contact, I think that was Daniel Ricciardo, as I somehow have no damage out of that. I probably should have got a penalty for that. I didn't mean to do it. I just sent it. I think someone locked up there. We'll get a replay here. I think the Toro Rosso and then the Williams behind both locked up, causing them to kind of like pile up. So I've sent it in accidentally, not meaning to do it, as Ricciardo may be looking to overtake us here. But I've somehow managed to make it up past all those positions. Don't know how many drivers I overtook, but now in P7. So definitely a very, very lucky move there. But now on lap 6, towards that long main straight, Valtteri Bottas ahead of us now, getting held up by Stoffel Vandoorne, I think, a little bit there. But with the DRS, probably putting the car into rich mix as well. Here, maybe looking to make a double overtake here as Bottas makes it past Vandoorne. And I go side by side here with Valtteri Bottas. And now it's just a game of who can brake the latest. And I try and brake as late as I can here. Behind, I think that is Wehrlein. So I do almost make the move here as he does back off and go behind us there. So I do move up into P5 with Wehrlein ahead of us now. So now I'm probably just going to try and get past him quite quickly. Obviously, he's a slower car on used tyres, I think, still. So I do put it past him quite quickly. And now I just need to make sure I can keep Bottas behind us. But on lap 8 here now, Bottas behind us with the DRS. I'm currently leading the race actually now, as other cars have started to pit, the slower cars have started to pit. But Bottas may be looking to make it round the outside, so I brake quite late. I go quite deep there, and I think Bottas tries to do the switch back there. And he does get past us, going in towards the final corner here now. But yeah, that is Valtteri Bottas making it up into the lead of the race. But on lap 11 here, I go really wide there. Well, not really wide, but I do dip a tyre in the grass. And now I think that's Kimi Räikkönen trying to make a move around the outside as I brake really late. And I really put my elbows out. I don't mean to put it out that far, but I do push him off the track quite a little bit there. So not my best defending, obviously. As you can see here now, I do push him off the track a little bit. But, you know, it happens. It's racing. But we move on. Obviously, I didn't mean to. But, you know, we do keep P2 for now. But Valtteri Bottas has ran away from us here. So definitely got a lot of ground to make if we can even try and make the move. But there is no chance of us making the move, as on the last lap here, Bottas, as you can see on the mini-map, really far ahead. As Kimi Räikkönen comes out of nowhere like a missile and tries to overtake us there. Well, he does overtake us there with DRS as well. But I use all of the rich mix that I have left. I guess he just doesn't have any rich mix, or I don't know what, because that rich mix shoved me ahead of him there. And I do brake quite late, and I go quite deep into the corner, but I do still stay ahead of him there, as I feel like Räikkönen probably should have held that position. Don't know how that rich mix managed to get me ahead of him, even though he had the DRS as well. We come across the line here now in our second ever race to get P2 and to get our first podium of the season. And that is definitely a great result for the team. And obviously Bottas winning and Kimi Räikkönen coming P3. So very nice to see that we do have the pace here. Obviously, as you saw though, that Mercedes definitely having a lot more speed in that car, managing to gap us pretty easily there. But either way, definitely not bad. Perez getting P5, so good points for the team as a whole. We move up to P4 in the standings as Perez stays in P6, but still honestly quite high. Only 4 points ahead of Daniel Ricciardo though. Quite a few points behind Kimi Räikkönen, so definitely got a lot to well, I've got a lot of work to do to try and get me up in the standings. But the constructors are all the same apart from Haas to overtake McLaren towards the bottom of the field. But yeah, we stay in P3. But with that being said, that is the end of the second episode of my F1 2017 career mode. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.